we are presenting wireless sensor network for condition-based monitoring. In large industries where heavy equipment involved, it is necessary to have maintenance of these equipments. If you do a unscheduled maintenance in conventional way, then there might be possibility that unexpected failure might occur in the equipment, which might affect the process. Also, life at the industry might be at risk. Therefore, condition-based monitoring has come into picture. In condition-based monitoring, there will be a set of sensors which continuously monitors the machines in real time. For example, monitors the vibration, temperature, etc. Then apply the data analytics on the collected data to detect changes in their behavior before they develop into major problem. In huge area coverage, implementing wired sensor network would be a cost prohibitive as it involves wire cost, initial implementation cost, etc. Also, it might become in hindrance for mobility inside the industry. Therefore, it is ideal to implement wireless sensor network for this application. Some of the advantages of WSN for the CBM are low cost, both installation and operating cost are plug and play capability so that network can recognize the newly added node, can reach the inaccessible locations such as rotating machinery. WSN also the best solution for the temporary installation when troubleshooting or testing of the machine has to be done. In order to design an efficient architecture of WSN for CBM, it is necessary to achieve certain requirements. In critical manufacturing industry, equipments must be continuously monitored for their variations or any malfunctions. Therefore, continuous sensing is required. Since CBM systems rely on the historical data for the diagnosis, periodic data transmission helps to improve the overall efficiency of the fault detection so that user can query the network to know about the current status of the equipment. WSN should able to address emergency so that when a node gets an exceeding value than the normal, it should able to break its periodical cycle and inform about the emergency. Since CBM is an adaptive learning system, it expects even the WSN to have the adaptive nature for the new situations. Network should have provision to alter their characteristics of the node, such as sampling rate, etc. WSN should be capable of accompanying the new nodes without affecting entire operation. WSN should also have to be an energy efficient. It should facilitate to send back the control signal to the nodes so that minor manual control can be eliminated. In CBM, there is a term prognostic and health management. It is a core activity of the CBM, which involves data analysis, system surveillance, and decision making. When we consider topologies, namely distributed, hierarchical, centralized, and decentralized, it was found that decentralized networks have higher network lifespan than the others. This is mainly due to the data aggregation and comparatively less distance between the node and the base station. But care should be taken for the data aggregation as it affects the quality of the diagnosis. Next slide will be taken by Ramsai.
Let us look at the case study of wireless center networks for implementation of condition-based monitoring in industries. As an induction motor is widely used in industries, we will be first looking at condition monitoring of induction motor. One of the solutions for condition monitoring is industrial WSN with on-sensor condition monitoring. In this, industrial WSN along with Damster-Stafford theory used for fault diagnosis and condition monitoring on sensor. This theory is a mathematical theory of evidence. This theory combines evidences from different sources and arrives at a degree of belief, which is represented by a mathematical object called belief function. There are three industrial WSN standards available, which are ZigBee, Wireless HART, IEEE 802.15.4. Out of this, we are using ZigBee and IEEE 802.15.4 for communication purpose because of flexibility and convenience of implementation. When we look at the topology, topology is of star type with one coordinator and three sensor nodes. Out of these three sensor nodes, two are used for monitoring the vibration on induction motor, one is used for monitoring the current of induction motor. This motor current and vibrations on motor are used by fault diagnosis techniques to detect faults. On sensor itself, signal conditioning, data acquisition, feature extraction, neural network classifier techniques are carried out. Signal conditioning and data acquisition is used for analysis of signals that are used for measuring physical parameters. Feature extraction is used to reduce the amount of redundant data. Neural network classifier is used for fault diagnosis. On coordinator, decision level data fusion is carried out. This is done by combining outputs of three neural network classifiers using Damster-Schaffer theory. In data fusion, it takes place in two steps. In the first step, the vibration classifier outputs of the motor are fused and check for faultiness. If there is no fault, then they are further fused with the current classifier and they'll check for the faultiness. Neural networks are used for diagnosis of the faults. Let us see advantages of on-sensor fault diagnosis. When we compare to the raw data transmission, payload transmission is reduced by 99%, energy consumption is reduced by 97%, node lifetime is increased by 43%. There are other protocols which are used in industries for condition-based monitoring. Out of those, WIA-PA, wireless network for industrial automation and process automation, is used. In this WAPA network consists mainly of 5 devices: host, gateway, routers, field devices, and handles. The host has interaction functionality between users and the network. The gateway is the device that allows interaction between different modes of communication and can transform WAPA data from WAPA data to into Ethernet data. Routers are used for exchanging of messages between gateways. Sensors and actuators comes under field devices. Handheld devices helps field operators for enabling configuration and accessing the information, etc. When we look at the protocol stack of WAPA, it involves following layers. The physical layer uses radios standardized by IEEE 802.15.4 and there are 14 channels available. And data link layer are also based on IEEE 802.15.4 standard. Along with this, we have adaptive frequency hopping that seeks to minimize the external interface in the system. Neural and the network layer has the responsibility of addressing routing and package management. When we are coming to the transport layer uses user datagram protocol UDP. This is primarily used for establishing low latency and loss tolerating connections between applications on the internet. When we comes to the application layers follows the mapping orientation of devices and services with the purpose of standardizing the methods involved. And there are other protocols like standard protocols used in industries such as ZigBee and IEEE 802.15.4 is explained thereafter.
IEEE 802.15.4 standard defines the protocol and interconnection of devices via radio communication in personal area network. It operates in ISM that is industrial, science and medical radio bands at 868 MHz in Europe, 915 MHz in USA and 2.4 GHz worldwide. The purpose is to provide a standard for ultra-low complexity, ultra-low cost, ultra-low power consumption. The network is designed to use very small amount of power so that individual devices might run for 1 year or more with a single alkaline battery. The ZigBee network also supports many topologies like star, mesh and tree. Now we will see a small example of how health monitoring system is implemented on electrical machines based on ZigBee technology. Here the so-called end devices, data collection nodes, they will be monitoring the electrical parameters of the electrical machine. All nodes will be initialized with ZigBee protocol stack before starting, including the master node. The master node will be waiting for the start command from the user interface. Once the master node receives the start command from the user interface, it will pass on to the data node. Then the data node will be gathering the data of the electrical machine parameters. Then once the data node finished collecting the data, it will send the ready signal to the master node. Then the master node will collect the data from the data node. Like this, all data nodes will be sending the data to the master node. Once all the data received by the master node will send the data to the PC, or it can also send it to the internet for remote diagnosis. The data gathered will be used in some complex algorithm for predicting the health of the machine. Conclusion. The advantage of wireless sensor network over wired sensor network is immense. The main advantage of wireless sensor network is to reduce the complexity of wired connection and hidden dangers of large-scale data collecting or monitoring system. It is more flexible and self-organizing with low cost and low power consumption. It can be seen that in paper we studied recent implementation of WSN for condition monitoring has used IEEE 802.15.4 protocol for communication, out of which ZigBee is most used. On sensor decentralized network with good data aggregation technique can improve lifespan of the network. Thank you.